Hello everyone, my name is Sahil and welcome to my channel Real Estate with Sahil. So I'm a real estate consultant and I'm creating this channel with the objective of spreading information, knowledge about real estate and to remove all the misconception, rumors and negativity or fear which is out there about real estate. So I want you to be more aware of what you're buying and how you're buying by being more knowledgeable about what you're doing actually. So the objective of this channel is to remove all the negativity, all the rumors, all the fears out of real estate and take you all on a journey of real estate wealth through a positive attitude or positive mindset towards real estate and knowledge which will back knowledge and information which will back that positive mindset and remove all the fears. So what happens is when you are aware of what you're doing, so people cannot make a fool out of you or people cannot put unnecessary or unwanted fear through the means of rumors or false information, so that you know actually what you're doing and what you're when your concepts are clear, you won't be able to be tricked easily. So that's the aim of this channel, to spread information. Okay, and I want to take all of you who are watching on a real estate journey where you will be creating wealth through the means of real estate. And by what do I mean by actual wealth is there are two type of wealth. One is which is on paper, the net worth, your net worth, a wealth which is in form of paper and which is done through real estate, and the other is a passive income, a cash flow which will increase the quality of life you live, which will also be achieved through real estate. So you will get some appreciation on the money or whatever you invested in real estate and a steady cash flow which will give you stability, which will give stability to your family, and a cash flow which will increase the quality of life your family lives. Okay, so taking you all on this journey, I'll be talking about how do you make wealth with real estate. And the number one way of creating wealth through real estate is to be consistent in it. How can you be consistent? Is to be make informed and calculated decisions which will provide you 10 to 15% of decent return, 10 to 15 of a good return, not decent, 10 to 15% annual good return, which will also which will also consider your rental income, also rental yield, annual rental yield, which will be steady. Year on year you will be getting 10 to 15% and which will be steady income and steady appreciation in the real estate, and which will in the next 15, 20, 30 years or maybe 40 years will be create a enormous wealth for you as a middle class family. Okay, so the aim of this channel is, the target audience of this channel is to educate the middle class family. Anyone who wants to planning or who wants to go for real estate should follow this, and if you're not planning, you might plan in the upcoming future, you should still follow it, learn how things works. So to be consistent in real estate, how can we be consistent with real estate is it's not to invest in liabilities, not to make a wrong decision. And how, in the number one area where middle class family lose their wealth is investing in commercial real estate. This is the number one episode of the series of how commercial real estate destroys wealth of the middle class family, and now you'll know how commercial is meant to keep you poor, meant to keep the middle class families poor. And I'll be covering this broad aspect in multiple videos, and the series will be this: how commercial is ruining middle class families. How commercial real estate is a problem for you. So let's understand a little bit. Let's understand how the journey of a middle class family works. Real estate wealth creation journey of a middle class family works is, let's assume what generally happens is people want to buy their dream house where they'll live, their kids live, and their grandkids will live. For the, everyone will live in that dream house. And that's the majority of people's real estate journey. A couple of people go for another property which will solve another purpose, like daughter's wedding, children's education, or settling of children and abroad, some bigger expenses. That's why they go for another property. And really 5% people may be going for third or fourth property. But I'm going to change that and guide you all to acquire multiple properties, residential properties, which will create you wealthy and rich. So number one mistake what people do is go towards the commercial as soon as they buy one house or one residential project, and they jump and hop towards to commercial, hoping that they're gonna get a extraordinary and some enormous return on unimaginable rental yield, like 10, 15, 20% rental yield, and which is not true in terms of commercial. Because I'll give you a little more insight on that. How does it not works? Number one topic, the commercial real estate, which is actually oversupplied. It's way oversupplied. The numbers of business which are created or which are sustained or which are actually working are quite less than the commercial shops or spaces, either it's office spaces or shop, are actually there. So the business created every year are way less than the commercial is coming in the market. And that is why, and that is how it is meant to deceive you. They'll be giving you extremely, guaranteed 3-year rental program and different types of stories. How one uncle, one relative, or some person created enormous wealth through acquiring multiple commercial properties, and now that person is the king, something like that. They'll be selling a lot of stories which doesn't hold true, and if that story worked for one particular person 40 years ago, 20 years ago, will never work for majority of people. The risk reward ratio is not favorable. Now, more towards the topic, commercial is oversupplied because businesses are not, like, creating a business, a profitable business is extremely hard till today. And buying a commercial asset is easy. Why would anyone want to create a business? Why don't everyone buy and rent it out? Because the number of businesses are not there. It's not working. It's not easy to create a profitable business which actually works. It's still hard, and commercial is oversupplied. Second is the commercial scenario of India. Commercial real estate scenario of India is unpredictable. Nobody knows what's going to happen in next 10, 20 years or 30 years. And real estate is a long-term game. Okay, so nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. Let's look a little bit towards the past. The e-commerce websites have not destroyed, but changed the shopping experience or shopping dynamic of this country. Now, majority of people prefer to shop online than going out. Same for food. Swiggy, Zomato, and all other platforms which deliver foods have changed it drastically. The people going out to a 10 kilometers away to a restaurant and having a normal food is not. People do go out, but that's fine dining or something else. They're going out there for the experience, not for just for the food. Food is a major thing, but experience also. Okay, and now the quick commerce is drastically changing the current scenario. The current landscape of commercial real estate. Nobody wants to go out to your local shop, 10 minutes away, because you can get anything you want through quick commerce. Blinkit has everything available in their store. Every day-to-day need is there, and you can just, order it and it will be delivered to your home at 10 minutes. Imagining going to a shop out there which is like 2 kilometers away and buying that thing and coming back will take much more time than coming back. So nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, and that's how it's completely different. So this is it for this video. This is the episode 1. Stay tuned for more. I'll be talking more about how the how they deceive you with commercial fake promises. What are the tips and tricks used by the sellers or builders to go for you to invest in commercial? What is the buyer mindset and the consumer mindset? Developer mindset and the consumer mindset, or the buyer mindset in case of commercial. I'll be explaining more how much wealth is lost through the means of case studies, how people have lost a lot of money in it. So stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. To like, share, subscribe. See you next time.